Okay, good morning, everyone, or good evening, depending on where you are. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. My name is Stephanie Mize, and I am so excited to be able to come to you and just share this incredible opportunity. If you are here, somebody thought enough about you to invite you to share this opportunity with you. And so my hope and prayer is that you are going to stay on here, join us with an open mind. And if you have any questions, you can get back to the market partner that invited you. But as we're going through, if there's any question that pops in your mind, just jot it down so that whenever you get back to the person that invited you, you remember exactly what you went to ask them. So my name is Stephanie Mize. I am an executive director with Monat. I am a legacy founder and an emerging founder. And you guys, when I was first introduced to this opportunity, I literally wanted nothing to do with it. I was working in corporate America. I was working 60 plus hours a week. And quite frankly, I didn't have time for anything else. I literally had time to go to work and come home and be a mom and be a wife. And we all know that those are very full-time jobs. So somebody had asked me to sample the product, and I thought, why not? I live in Houston. You guys, we have a ton of humidity. The first time I used the products, I have I always call it a one wash wow. So I had a phenomenal experience the first time I used it, but I still was not looking for an opportunity. I always like to say, hello, I had a real job. I was not willing to do one of those things. So, but I knew enough about the industry that I thought, you know what, I'm going to get the deepest discount. So I ordered a product pack, I got my discount, and a few weeks later, not even a few weeks later, probably 5 days later, I got my products in and I started using them, and I simply fell in love. And a few weeks later, people were asking me what I was doing differently to my hair. And I thought, okay, maybe there is something to this. And fast forward, that was in January of 2015, fast forward to March of 2015. And I went to an event, a local event, and it was there that I caught the vision of what this business could do for me and my family. They talked about how we were, the only company in the industry focusing on anti-aging, naturally based hair care. And that really spoke to me, and that I could be one of the first to help launch in the United States, and what that meant as an opportunity to become a legacy founder and earn profit shares on what would be a billion-dollar company one day. And as you can imagine, in the beginning, you're like, okay, yeah, right. Like that's not something I could do. And in order to become a founder in the company, it's like mid-range. It's not even the top of the company, but it was still looking at those numbers. And I thought, I just don't see how that can happen. So that was in March of 2015. I caught the vision and I got excited, and I started sharing it literally with everybody that I knew. And what I found is that hair care was so easy for me to share, because you're not changing anybody's buying habits. Literally everybody that I knew was washing their hair. And if they weren't washing their hair, maybe they wanted to get some hair growth. So it was a very easy transition to be able to talk about. Every woman that you know in your life has had a bad hair day. And so it was something that was easy to share, it was something that was relatable. By August of that year, I actually did hit that mid-range level, and I became a legacy founder with Monat. It has been such a blessing. At the end of that year, I got my 1099 from Monat and my W-2 from corporate America. And being in the oil and gas industry, we had taken a 25% pay cut and did not even realize it. Monat had more than made up for that. And so it was kind of at that point, I was like, okay, God, like I hear you, I'm listening. And so I really just, kept focusing on my business. By March of 2017, I was able to replace my multiple six-figure income and to pursue Monat full time. And you guys, now I have the opportunity for the last, I guess it's been 4 years now, I've been able to be home with my boys and raise them. And I never have to miss an event. I never have to ask off. I never have to ask permission off to to go to a school program or to go to a baseball game or to go to a football game. And it has been such a blessing for our family to be able to have that freedom. And in addition to that, it's just the community of sisterhood and the community that really is one of my favorite parts, because I have met some of my very dearest friends through this business, people that I would have never had the opportunity to even meet had it not been for this business. And so it has changed our lives so dramatically. And we just continue to impact people every single day. And so I am going to share, I get the privilege of sharing some of my top reasons why Monat. And we're going to do it Dave Letterman style. I don't know if you guys in Australia are familiar with Dave Letterman, but he likes to do a countdown. And so I'm just going to start with number 10. Number 10 is our product promise. You guys, we only use safe, clinically tested ingredients. We use safe fragrances. We are a vegan and animal friendly. And we also use safe colorants. So when you are offering our products to your clients, you know that you are offering them the best of the best. Number 9, we are family. We were founded in 2014 by Luis and Ray Urdaneta. And you guys, when they say we are family, that is so true. I went on our first incentive trip to, I think it was Cabo, and they literally treated us like family. And every event that we have, every incentive trip, every convention, they are always there front and center to meet and greet and love on you. They have a driven and entrepreneurial spirit, and it's within the organization of like-minded business owners. And we're all about fostering a culture of teamwork and collaboration. So it doesn't even matter in Monat if somebody is on your team or not on your team. We really love to collaborate as a whole, because we know it's going to be for the greater good of the company, not just the greater good of one particular person or one particular team. Number 8, we own our distribution and manufacturing. So you guys, all of our products are manufactured in the United States. We have distribution centers in the United States, Canada, Europe, and then now Australia, which is so exciting for us. And the reason that, a lot of people will ask why a company chooses a model of this nature, and it's very simple, so that we can pay more money to the field. We like to, we own all of our manufacturing, all of our distribution, all of our research and development, all of that is done in-house, which means we're able to offer amazing products and value to our customers without paying that middleman. So it's all done in-house. Number 7, we have a scientific advisory board. So we have our products are dermatologically and ophthalmologically tested. Again, they're developed in-house by experts, you guys, by scientists. There aren't very many products out there that can say their products are developed by scientists, and also backed by an advisory board. So we have a panel of professionals in their industries that actually help us come up with these products, and they back the formulations. We also have clinical trials. So it's not just a product being put together, there's science involved. And then we have groundbreaking technology and naturally based formulas that produce real results. And I love that our products are backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're anything like me, every time I've ever gone to the salon in my entire life, they have a product of the month or a product of the week. You walk away with that product, you get it home, and it never delivers on its promises, right? You use it once and you're like, oh my gosh, my hair doesn't look anything like it looked when I left the salon, and it goes straight under what? The sink or in the linen closet, and you never hear of it again. And you're stuck with that product. But with our product, we have so much confidence in them. And because of that, we do offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I'm going to have my dear friend Becky come on, and she is going to share her story, and then she's going to continue talking about why Monat.
Good evening, Australia. So my name is Becky Innocenti. I'm here in San Antonio, Texas. I have been with the company for over 4 years now. I can't believe it's been that long. I have a very similar story to Stephanie, as I came into this business really just wanting better hair. I've changed from platinum to brunette to redhead, every color under the sun you can think of. I've done it to my hair, and it really left it damaged. And I tried everything. Like literally, I was that person that would buy the products, sneak them in my purse home, because your husband's like, why are you buying more hair products? I would try them. I would hate them. I would put them under the sink where they would all go to die. And then I would go buy more. So I tried everything as far as I knew. My sweet friend Becca talked to me and told me about these products. And I thought to myself, there's no way that I haven't already heard about this. But she's talking all these great things, and it can help your hair and it can bring it back. And so I listened to her and I said, okay, you have a 30-day money back guarantee. I needed products and my husband's hair was thinning. And so at that point, I said, okay, I'll order from you. And if I don't like them, I'll send them back, which I had never done before, but this time I was going to, because Scott knew about it. So she called me the next day and said, hey, I know how you like to save money. You can actually get the products for you and Scott. And then if your kids want to use them, there's this thing called a product pack, and it's for you to use. And she goes, and if you want to sell. And at that point, I wish y'all knew Becca, because she is the sweetest human on the planet. And I like cut her out, like immediately was like, no, I am not selling. That is not what I want to do. I had tried another direct sales company in the past. It did not work out for me. I had a bad taste in my mouth, which now I know not all direct sales companies are the same, but I went and took a leap and I said, you know what? That's fine. If I don't have to sell, because there's no quotas, no inventory. Tammy will go over that more in a little bit, but there's not a lot of strings attached. So I said, okay, fine, I'll do it because I like to save money. So I joined with that pack. I got the products and I had, what do you call it? A one wash wow, like Stephanie said. I could not believe it. And when I had told Becca no, she laughed at me. And I couldn't understand why she was laughing at me at first, but I get it now. So I used the products. I like literally could not believe what it had done to my hair. And I thought in the back of my mind, this is a gold mine. Like there's nothing else on the market like this. And I know it because I've tried everything. So I went to work that day. People were asking me what I had done to my hair. I'm like, I just used a new shampoo and it was incredible. So when you love something, you talk about it. And the reason why Becca laughed at me was she knows how I am. I'm that person that if I find a mascara, I don't care if it's $3 or $50. I tell people about it and I'm like, you have to try this. You're going to love it. If there's a new restaurant, I talk about it. I don't get paid by those companies, but I talk about these products. So that's exactly what I did. People started wondering, how did you get the shampoo? How did you order it? I want to know more about it. So as I started like talking to people about it, I started building my business it was just natural to me. Within 5 months, I had matched what I was making. And I remember sitting in the car and you guys, I'm a former Marine. So when I got out of the Marine Corps, I missed that brotherhood, that sisterhood that we had. And I always felt like I was missing some purpose in my life. From leaving the Marine Corps, I didn't want to. I made a decision for my family. And so that little piece of me was always missing. So I got that back in this business, which sounds crazy that a shampoo business could do that for me, but I'm helping people get more confidence. I'm helping people on my team reach goals that they didn't think that they could, build their confidence by sharing this opportunity and truly just changing people's lives. And so I feel like it just came into my life at just the right time. I remember sitting in traffic that day when I gave my notice and thinking, why am I missing everything that my kids have? Why am I asking other parents to take them to dance? My husband and I had different days off. It was just a struggle constantly to feel like I was a part of their lives. And so at that point, I remember sitting in traffic for an hour and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm giving my notice. And so Scott was like, excuse me, you did what? But it all worked out. I've been doing this from home now for 3.5 years. And I couldn't think of it any other way. It's just completely changed my life. So as, what did we say that this was? This is like, I'm going to count down. I feel like I'll be Vanna.
David Letterman.
David Letterman. Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to share with you the next 4 numbers. Okay. So we are the winner of 40 plus business and product awards from around the world. We are featured in some of the world's most leading publications. So I'm sure you've heard of Forbes, Vogue, Elle, Cosmopolitan. We've been featured in those publications. All right, number 5, VIP customer program. I'm not going to touch on this too much because Tammy is going to go over it, but I love this piece of our company. They truly love on our customers, and our VIP program is something like I've never seen before. So we've shipped products to over 1 million VIPs in the US, Canada, and Europe in less than 6 years. Our VIP program perks include 15% off, free shipping on qualified purchases. We have an Only For You product, which is a free product that you get in your qualified purchase. They spoil you on your birthday and give you a coupon. We have this thing called Purchase Plus. So the more you spend, the more you save. I love that part of it because literally if it'll show you the threshold that you're at and they're like, if you added this much more, you would save. And it's almost like if you added this much more, you'd get a free product. So they spoil our VIPs. Number 4 is the opportunity. To be honest with you, I think of number 4 as number 1. Our opportunity is like no other. We have consumable products in the booming hair care and skincare industries. We are also in the wellness industry here in the US. It's not going to be in Australia yet, but I'm sure it's coming your way. So what I love about that is our products are consumable. When people wash their hair, when people wash their face, that product is going down the drain. They are obsessed with it and they want to continue to order it. I have customers now that I've had for over 4 years that are raving fans of the products. A lucrative compensation plan. The Erdnetta family literally put this compensation plan in place by taking other compensation plans and comparing them so that they could make ours the best, okay? Earned incentive trips and events. I have to say this is probably one of my favorite parts of being in the business because I get to hang out with my besties all over the place, in country, out of country. They spoil us rotten. I've had some of the most amazing trips. We go to Vegas every single year. We have a reunion in Vegas. We have a passport trip, so we go out of country. There's just all kinds of amazing trips you can go on. Modern e-commerce platform. You can run this business from your phone. That is probably the best thing about how the ease of this business. You can work this business from anywhere, sitting at a baseball game, sitting at a dance competition, sitting in the grocery store parking lot, or walking through the grocery store. I even work while I'm grocery shopping. So it's super easy. Friendships and personal development opportunities. I did not know not one of these ladies on this call until I joined this business. And now they are literally my family. And they have that is our sisterhood, our brotherhood. The only other thing I can compare it to, and if you're listening to this and you're in the military and you're like, Becky, there's no way. There's a sisterhood and a brotherhood. I don't want to just say women because we do have a lot of men in our industry in this business, and it's just amazing. All right, number 3, gratitude. That gratitude is the heartbeat of our company. So Monat gratitude programs have invested more than 7 million during the past 5 years in communities where we live, we work, and we play. Giving back is the spirit of gratitude as an integral part of our culture and a part of our corporate events that we organize. So every time we have a corporate event, we donate something back to the community. Every time we go on a trip, we are donating something back or giving something back to the place that we're going to, okay? Whether that's Vegas or Dominican Republic or wherever we're going, we are always giving back. All right, so I'm gonna throw it back at my sweet friend, Stephanie, and she is gonna go over a little bit more. I'm an emerging founder. Stephanie is an OG. She is an original founder. So Stephanie, this opportunity that is in front of y'all, she'll be able to kind of elaborate a little bit more on that.
Thank you so much, Becky. Yes, just to kind of piggyback on what she said, when we talk about gratitude, it really is about leaving people and places better than when we found them. And so that's just who we are. Like, that's ingrained in what we do. And so it's such a blessing to be able to bless other people, other places, other communities. And so that is an amazing thing to be a part of. Number two, we are global and growing. So as I mentioned earlier, we are currently operating in the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Ireland, Poland, Spain, Lithuania, and now Australia. So, I cannot tell you how excited we are to be launching in Australia. I know for me personally, it's the one that I'm the most excited about, because it's on my bucket list. So I'm going to be coming there at some point. I think everybody would agree with me. Our market partners are free to build their businesses in all countries where we currently operate. So I love this. It doesn't matter if you're in Australia, you can still build a team in the United States or in Poland or in the UK or anywhere that we operate. You can also have customers in that location. So you are not limited to just where you live. So even though I'm in the United States, I have the opportunity to build a business and help people with their hair, help people with their finances in all the locations that Monat operates. And then our global expansion is going to continue into the future. So even now, even though we're just now launching Australia in the Asian Pacific market, this is just the very beginning. And so that leads me to want to talk about the founder opportunity a little bit. You guys, when I got in, I didn't really even know what it meant to be a founder. Everybody kept talking, you want to get in so you can get these founder shares, you want to get in and get pre-launch. And I really didn't know what that meant. And then once I saw what it meant, like I mentioned earlier, I was like, holy cow, like there's no way I'll ever make it. And then within just, I think 5 months of working the business, I actually made it. And I always like to say in the beginning, especially in the beginning, nobody knew who Monat was. They had no clue who this hair care company was. We are so much more established. I mean, we're 7 years into this thing. We are a billion-dollar company. People know who Monat is. But what I love about that is there's still so many people that don't know who Monat is. So to be able to be the first to help launch in a new country is an opportunity truly of a lifetime. And you guys, please don't take that lightly when you hear me say an opportunity of a lifetime. There are, I think, just under 100 legacy founders in the entire company. So the opportunity for you to come on and to help launch in Australia is going to be a huge opportunity for you and for your family and for all those people that you have the honor to offer this opportunity to, because we're talking legacy money. It's not just coming in and making a little bit of money. And when you think about being a founder with Monat, I want you to think about the opportunity to earn a small percentage off of $1 billion company for those Asia Pacific markets. And again, we're just starting in Australia, and that is going to continue to expand. If you have any questions on the specifics of that founder opportunity, please get with the person that invited you, because we can deep dive into that for you and show you exactly what that looks like. Lastly, we're a premium hair care and skincare company. You guys, we are committed to naturally based, safe products that deliver real results. Again, there's a difference between having products that say they do something and having products that actually deliver on their promises. And that's exactly what we do. So Tammy is going to come in. She's going to share her story. And, kind of like Becky said, I would not know Tammy if it were not for this business. And both of these ladies are truly an amazing light in my life. And at this point, I cannot imagine not having them in our lives. So Tammy?
Thank you, Stephanie. I am so excited to be here to share with y'all tonight more about Monat and what it offers. And so, again, my name is Tammy Jordan, and I was a former kindergarten teacher. I was in education for 24 years, and from right out of college, always supplemented my income. Whether it was working another job outside of teaching or doing things within the district to earn these itty bitty stipends that they would add to my check to help out. So fast forward 23 years, I was still doing that and had dibble dabbled in multiple other companies, never looking at them at truly opportunities. It was always just to get a little money here or there. And when Monat was presented to me, when the originally presented to me, I was like, no, I don't have time. I don't need one more thing on my plate. My husband was in law enforcement. We were ships passing in the night, but I knew he was looking to get out of law enforcement, and we had no plan, no backup. So a friend of mine introduced me to it. Told me that she was going to give me a sample and to try these amazing hair products, because she knew I was a self-proclaimed hair product junkie. And I told her I don't do samples. And I had dibble dabbled enough in network marketing to know that I could get it. And if I didn't like it, I could send it back. And after several attempts of her trying to give me a sample, I was like, let me talk to your girl, because she was new in network marketing. And so the next day I went with them to talk about the opportunity and the products. And I wasn't like Stephanie and Becky in that I was looking for products or wanted to improve my hair. But what I heard was an opportunity. So I signed up without ever trying the products, never got a sample, bought the largest business pack you could get, and started my business. And I thought, well, if I don't like it, I can send the whole product pack back. And fast forward 6 months, I had matched my teaching salary, my monthly teaching salary, and realized then that maybe this is something to look at and really focus on a little bit more, and to see how to really grow with the opportunity and the compensation plan. And by the end of that school year, I was able to walk away from my teaching career, and I've been home 4 years since working this business. So for me, the best part is I think Stephanie and Becky would agree, it's the flexibility of time to be able to work this business wherever you want, whenever you want, and with who you want. And sometimes coming from education, that's huge. And so I just love the opportunity that anyone can do this. And I'm still doing what I feel like I was always born to do. Is like, I love teaching others. I love helping other people come in, grow their skill set. I love to see them reach their goals and cheer them on, which is basically what I did in the classroom on a different scale. And so that has been extremely rewarding. What I'd like to share with you today is there are 3 different ways that you can join with Monat. You can come in and you can spend all the money you want, you can save money, or you can make money. And so those are the 3 ways. So I'm going to go over first of all, and Becky's touched on a little bit, but you can come in, if you do the business, your customers can come in as a retail customer. These are the people that like to spend money. They do get a 30-day, no matter which option it is, everyone gets a 30-day money back guarantee, and everyone, including market partners, get the Purchase Plus discount that Becky mentioned, where it's the more you buy, the more you save. Now, with the retail customer, they get to pay shipping and they get to pay full price. In this day and time, nobody likes doing that, right? And so I can honestly say I have never enrolled one retail customer in the time that I've been in it, because the VIP perks are so amazing. And within your first order, you're already saving so much, so it doesn't make sense to even do retail. So the second way is the VIP customer. Okay, this is and they're only getting better, right? So they just announced we're getting a big change to this. But our VIP customers, again, get 30-day money back guarantee, and they get a Purchase Plus discount. They always get 15% off of all Monat products across the board, whether it's hair care, skincare, or wellness. And that's what I love about this, because one account gets you a plethora of products to choose from, and you can buy what you want when you need it. We are not an auto ship program. Nobody likes that word. It's a big turnoff. We have a flex ship program. When a customer starts purchasing with you through Monat, they do an enrollment order, and then they can do 2 other flex ship orders within a lifetime. Okay. It doesn't have to be every month. And guess what? If they're using shampoo and conditioner, they don't need to buy it every month. The styling products last longer. So there's no need to replenish those orders on a monthly basis. Now, I do have customers that order monthly, but they're either they split up. They might order more styling products or skincare or wellness, but you're not obligated to, which that's the great thing. And if you're in Australia, your minimum order on those flex is $130 each time. So, and you can customize that. So that is the threshold that VIP customers have to maintain with their order, excuse me, to get the free shipping. And then also, you with that free shipping, you get what Monat calls is a free only for you product. And normally there's more than one to choose from. Usually we have 3 is the norm, and you can choose from one of 3 products to add on to your order. And these are valued at $40 for Australia. And you can get this in every FlexShip order. And like Becky mentioned, you get a birthday treat. So Monat sends for, and I don't know exactly what will be in Australia, but ours is a $25 coupon. And then you can apply that to a minimum of $50. So your threshold is lowered, and you get free shipping with that as well. So it's a great way to try a product that maybe you wouldn't have tried before, or stock up on your favorite. And then this is like probably my favorite perk for the VIPs is that you get access to all of our flash sales. The retail customer does not. So that is a huge reason why you should order as a VIP, because not only do it's way better than getting the 15% off for sure. And so, and then there's bonuses and stuff like that. So the flash sales alone are a huge reason to go the VIP route. And then the last thing I'm going to explain to you today is Market Partner. And that is the way that you can earn money. So again, 30-day money back guarantee and the purchase plus discount. You can earn 30 to 40% commissions on your retail sales, 15 to 25 commissions on VIP sales. And as a market partner, I do want to mention your discount of your personal purchases increases from the VIP of 15% to 30%, plus you get the purchase plus on top of that. So it's basically like you're getting stuff for free, a lot of products for free. So, and then as a teacher, the thing that I was not expecting to get from this company when I started was the personal and professional development. In education, we pretty much learned what seemed the same thing year after year after year, and they just put a little twist on it or called it a different type of training, but it was really the same training as the years before. And so I had become very stagnant over the years. And when I came into Monat, I just felt like I was blossoming again because people were pouring into me. I was learning new things and I was being able to apply them immediately with the support of the team and people encouraging you on. And the level of training that comes from the company is like no other. And I would have never received that kind of personal and professional development in teaching. I feel like I'm a completely different person than I was when I started in a good way. And I have to give that all to Monat because the way that they pour into us and what is offered through this industry, through this business is like no other. The opportunity to be rewarded with trips and recognition is incredible. And there's multiple opportunities. As a teacher and someone in law enforcement, we didn't travel a lot. There was no money to do that. There was no money to invest in savings, let alone going on trips. And since I've been in Monat 5 years, I've traveled more in and out of the country than I ever have. And that just shows that the harder you work, the more perks and benefits that you have, and they're available to everyone. Everyone is capable of earning those. And then last but not least, I am so sorry, but I have a whining dog at the door going crazy. The Monat Motor Club. Most companies have their car incentive programs where you can earn it if you hit the top of the company. I started qualifying for mine as I was leaving my teaching career. And when the next school year started, I had my Cadillac. So it is something that it's so attainable because it's in the middle of our comp plan. It's the most lucrative comp plan for so many reasons because of all the different ways you get paid. And you can earn a monthly car allowance in Australia, and your choices are a white Jaguar, or a Range Rover. So I don't know about you, but that is a huge perk to get with this business. And it's such an accomplishment. And I'm so proud of that. And, you know, Stephanie's a Cadillac earner, Becky's a Cadillac earner. And I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's so, I mean, I would not be driving a Cadillac if I was still teaching. So it's a great perk to have. So what I would like to encourage you is that if someone has invited you to call, maybe you're listening to the replay, get back to that person who invited you to this call and ask them questions. Thank them for sharing this information with you. And like Stephanie said, do not take this opportunity lightly, because it is definitely one that can change many circumstances in your own life and those around you. So I don't know if anyone else has anything to say. If you do not, I don't, if there's nothing, if no one wants to share anything, asking questions, I'm going to wrap it up and just say thank you again for attending this call. And we look forward to answering any questions that you may have. Everybody have a good evening, and we will talk to you soon.